Hey guys! Welcome to the first ever official episode of Open Heavens Teens podcast. I'm Miracle.
I'm Elijah.
And I'm 𝗙𝗃𝗀𝗃.
And today's topic will be, drum roll please,
Break off that relationship.
Today we will be discussing what many teenagers go through, relationships, especially when it starts to cross the line. Our first question will be, why do you think teenagers catch feelings easily?
Personally, I feel teenagers catch feelings easily because at that particular age, they feel that they're supposed to be in a relationship or something that's expected, especially if they see their friends or their siblings or like social media depicting that, oh, at this certain age, you're supposed to be having crushes,
Facts.
You're supposed to be doing things like that. So I feel that influences them.
Yeah, I would say the same, especially not just social media, but like our friends, our older siblings, and the movies that we are exposed to or that we watch. It's just like this painted picture perfect thing that's how relationships are supposed to be like, when it's quite the opposite in real life. And we just are so curious for such an experience that might not even be true at our age.
Well, I think that like many teenagers find relationships like cool, or like that's like what's in vogue. And you know, when someone is like not in a relationship, they are seen as like a lesser teenager. Moving on. Have you ever had a friend that was too close to someone and it got complicated?
Well, personally, I've never.
I have. I know someone who got too emotionally and physically attached to the opposite sex. They started doing a lot of nonsense.
I don't have friends. Moving on. How easy do you think it would be to break off of a relationship?
Well, personally, at our age, I don't think it's going to be so simple, because it's like it's you and then it's the other person. And what if they don't want to break up and things will get messy? And what if, like, say it's happening in school and you see them every day? Things are going to be weird and messy, and even for your friends and the people around you too. It's just not going to be so easy. It has to be mutual, one. It has to be not messy, two. And three, it has to be something that you can come out of without like throwing shade or anything. Because if it's messy, they will throw shade at you, they will throw shade back at them, and then it will just be a whole thing that will cause so much chaos and problems in what's supposed to be a simple school life or school day.
I don't think it's easy. As much as you would want to break up the relationship, there are like so many things that might hold the person back. Like if the person is their only friend, or like they feel like they'll get looked down, like, oh, you're not cool, stuff like that. And like I feel like it's not going to be easy, and like Miracle said, it might be messy and things might just get complicated more than what's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I feel like there will be like a whole lot of drama, exes, and awkward. Like you won't be able to relate to the person normally like you would have related to them as a friend. You won't be able to like talk to that person if you usually talk to them.
You mentioned something about like it being awkward. So what if it gets awkward at school or at church? How does like a teenager handle that?
You want to go first?
Okay, so as a teenager, if you are coming from a past relationship with someone and you are ready and you want to, and you've broken off of that relationship and things are feeling awkward, if you and that person can't work it out and become normal friends again, then I'm not sure if you should really still be in connection with that person.
I feel like if it's awkward in school, like it gets to a point where it's like, oh, me and this person in the same room, just going to cause so much tension and we just can't speak as normally as before, then I would say just avoid the person, pray about it, and don't really speak to people about it. Don't broadcast what you're feeling, because then people have opinions and they're not afraid to let you know. They will tell you, oh, do this, oh, do that, and that'll just cause more chaos and havoc on what's really going on and make things worse than they already are.
I feel like if things get awkward at school, you should try to expand your social circle and not be limited to that person, and try and prioritize other things like yourself, your family, your academics. Find other things to keep yourself busy other than that boy or that girl.
Yeah.
Okay, get this. What if you can't keep healthy boundaries with the opposite sex?
Break up that relationship. What is one thing you'd want anyone listening to remember?
One thing I would want someone listening to remember is that whenever you're in like a healthy relationship with someone, not a relationship, but a good relationship, you should always remember to like have boundaries and limits. Definitely don't cross your boundaries, or else things are going to get messy.
I feel one thing I would like the audience to take home is that God's love is the best kind of love. I know that sounds like cliche or like you hear it everywhere, but the time you're using to devote to that boy or that girl, if you devote it into cultivating a relationship with God, you understand how true and genuine God's love really is.
Okay. Well, I feel like what I want the viewers at home to know is that when it's right, God will let you know. And I feel like you should find yourself before you start looking for something else with another person.
So guys, remember this. Some of your friends may advise you to follow your heart.
However, your heart may lead you into destruction.
Proverbs 14:12.
And that's a wrap.
Thank you guys for watching this video.
Stay blessed.